Govee has some of the best smart lights out there, and today they revealed their first ever Matter product. This is their M1 LED light strip. This is a 2-meter strip, or about 6.5 feet, with 60 LEDs per meter, so 120 LEDs for the entire strip. This is gonna be ideal if you want to get a diffuser for this light strip, as you won't see the individual LED lights in the diffuser. This strip also has Govee's 4-in-1 RGB IC Plus technology built into it. Now this isn't the first that we've seen it in one of their other strips. They have a strip that is a 5-meter strip, but they have now integrated it into this 2-meter strip. You can also string these light strips together for a combined length of 10 meters. This will allow all the cool different features in the app to work seamlessly together. If you have other Govee lights, you can set up Music Dream View. This is going to integrate all of your Govee lights to work together, whether it's playing to the beat of the music or using any of the scenes in the app, which is pretty cool and we'll take a look at in a little bit. I'd also like to thank Govee for sending this product out and sponsoring this video. Looking here on the top of the box, we have an official Matter logo. If you are not familiar with Matter or what it is or what role it plays in the smart home, I just did a video talking about it, so you guys can take a look at that. I will link it at the end of this video. So Matter is going to bring a lot of cool functionality to the new Govee products that are coming out. In fact, they're actually going to be coming out with some new Matter products later in 2023. But what Matter is going to do is it's going to allow these devices to connect to multiple smart home ecosystems. So I can connect it to Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Samsung SmartThings, and now even Apple's HomeKit. So prior to that, Govee did not work with HomeKit, at least not natively, but with Matter, it will start doing that. Now, the cool thing about that is that if you have multiple ecosystems in your house, so say you have Amazon Alexa, but you also have some Google Assistant, you can control these devices in either one of those ecosystems, and it will register throughout all the other stuff. So if I turn it off in Amazon, my Google Home or my Apple HomeKit will also register that. Also, if I change the color, it'll register through all of the devices there. Now, Matter is still pretty new, and there definitely are some bugs that need to be worked out through these ecosystems, but it seems to be getting better and better each day. Looking inside the box, we have got our little brochure here of what the light strip is. We've got our M1. Here is the light strip itself. So there it is, all wound up right here. It is a 4-pin connector on the end for that. Inside more, let's pull this stuff out. We have got our power cord. We have got the controller right here, so you can manually control it in addition to controlling it through the app. We're gonna have our 4-pin connector on one side and our barrel ports on the other for powering it up. We've got mounting connectors in here too, our user manual. Let's see what else is in here. Our Matter guide, and then we've also got some alcohol prep pads if you guys need those. Now, what I wanna do is I wanna get this thing set up in the Govee app first, and then from there, I'm going to add it to my other ecosystems. So let's go ahead and get started with that right now. Okay, so we'll start by plugging our controller in right here, and then we're going to plug the other side into the pins. To line this up correctly, you wanna have the sticky side of the pins right here aligned with the sticky side of there. So we're gonna go ahead and match those up and get these plugged in and get those started right there. I'll go ahead and hit the power button to turn those on. All right, pretty cool. So now here in the app, we're gonna go ahead and click on the plus sign, and we'll do a search up here. I've got the Bluetooth emblem. We'll go ahead and do a search right here to see if it finds our device. We've got our light strip right here flashing, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap on that, and we will get this guy connected. All right, now we've got our light strip already on there and connected. I'm gonna click on done. All right, now we have our device connected up through Wi-Fi. It's gonna give us all these options here in the app to do so many different things. It's pretty awesome what this app can do and the features that it gives us. So it's good to get the device set up in the app, because if there are any firmware updates, they can be pushed to the device to update it. In fact, Govee is gonna have an update later in June that is going to correct an issue that I was having with its white color scale. So the whites are gonna be a little bit more accurate once that firmware update gets pushed out. Now, what I wanna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the app, and we see we've got our light strip set up right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap on that, and then the gear icon up in this corner will tap on there, and I wanna select Matter. So this is going to bring up the Matter number for us to go ahead and get this set up in the different apps, whether that be Amazon, Google, Apple, or even Samsung SmartThings. Another way that you can do it too is that if you don't want to use this right here, right on the actual power strip itself, we have got our Matter code right here too. So we can scan it either on here or get it through the app. But let's go ahead and load up the Amazon Alexa environment. We're gonna get that loaded up. I'm gonna go to devices here, and I'm gonna click on the plus sign. add a device. And this is something that's super cool about Matter, is that it automatically found the light strip. So I'm gonna say, yes, view this device. Now let's go ahead and see if we can find it here in the settings. It should be up towards the top. So we have LED light strip M1, perfect. So it found that right there, and look, it's integrating it already into our settings right here. So I can go ahead and power it on. We see below, boom, it powered on for us. I can change the colors in here. Let's go with a green. Boom, just like that, it turned green. So now it's automatically detected and set up in the app for what we need it to do. Now, if I want to set it up in, say, something like Samsung SmartThings, it's just as easy to do that. I can use that Matter code that's in the Govee app, or like I mentioned before, we can just use the Matter logo that is on the power cable itself. Now, integrating this light strip into my Google Smart Home, if I use my Google display here, I have the option for powering this on and off, adjusting the brightness, and even changing the color. So I can go in here and change it from red and go even to blue or green. Now, if we want to take a look at how Matter works, I've got my Amazon and my Google displays right next to each other. If I turn off the lights on my Echo Dot, it will reflect that change on the Nest Hub. I've installed the lights behind my desk here, and I want to show you guys now the different settings. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's load it up in the app. If I go down, we are selected on scenes. So down here in scenes, we've got things like sunrise. This is slowly going to get brighter and brighter like a sunrise. Here is forest, another one that I really like. We've got meteor here, universe. Here's a good one, summer. If you want to mimic a fire, we've got fire, and probably one of my favorites and the kids' favorites, we've got rainbow. Now there are a ton of different ones. Right now we are on the natural tab, but we've got festival, we've got life, we've got emotion on here. Let's go back to festival and select Christmas. It's gonna mimic some Christmas lights. This is another one that I thought was super cool to have. Mimic Christmas right there. Here is a firework. And then in addition to scenes, we've got some other tabs up here. So we've got music. This one is going to essentially react to any sound. So right now it's reacting to me talking. If I stop talking, it really goes away. But we've also got some other features down below that. So we've got stuff like rolling. So here is one that is rolling as I'm talking. We have got this one for fountain. Let's see here. We have also got day and night. So here's another one that is day and night. A lot of things that are going to be reacting to sound when it hears it. So whether it's somebody talking or music. If you don't want to mess around with all of that and you just want to go straight to color and pick your own colors, we got color selected right here. I can go down and then select what colors I want to use. So I can go with a teal and purple pattern, as you're seeing here on the right, or a solid orange pattern on another section. You can kind of really mix and match and do whatever you want. I can go ahead here and say select all and change it all to green. Now we've got the whole thing green, but maybe I want to have like a patch of orange right here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and select that, and now we've got a patch of orange just sticking out in the middle too. So really a lot of awesome things that you can do here in the app. So I've actually been using Govee products for quite a few years now. In fact, we teamed up last year and did a backyard lighting project where I went through and decked out my backyard with lots of Govee gear in addition to some other things too. So I'd recommend you guys checking that out. I'll leave it at the end of this video. But I hope you guys got some good information out of this one, and let me know what you think about this new light strip and its capability of working with Matter. I'd love to know your thoughts. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.